And we're live. What's up, ladies and gents? It is Monday, the 22nd of February. We are here to do one of our drafters drafts. We are now, what was I going to say? We are now 7 deep on guys for this one. And I like that you can create these contests. And I want to show you how to do it. I saw a couple questions on this website the other day. Well, how do I create my own contest? It's actually really easy if you just kind of follow along what we're doing right here. We're going to do the Monday 7-game slate. We also have 7 players. And that means for us, when we have 7 guys, we usually do, top 2 people win. All right, so we'll have 2 winners. And you can see how the money gets dispersed. Get this bad boy started. And we will do customize. I'm thinking 1 of each position. 1 flex, 1 guard, 1 forward.
That works for me, man. We don't want to go too deep today because there aren't too many plays, but I'm with that. Add a little spice to it. I love it. Exactly what I would have done.
We like to get, for us, it's fun if you have to get down to the nitty gritty a little bit. Like you have to play a guy like a Derrick Jones Jr. as opposed to just only studs.
For sure. I mean, at least a guy like Derrick Jones Jr.
You know, yeah, for sure. Like last night, I played a couple contests, but all the ones I played with, like it's just stud heavy. And then it's like you're debating like between like a Capella and a Jared Allen and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. I'm with you.
All right, get these.
I was gonna say we did a draft. The last time we did this, Ryan Monk wasn't in our draft. It felt kind of nice not having someone steal all our plays.
Yes, he does watch very, very closely and then takes all the guys that we like that day.
It's okay.
Well, I liked our contest from the other day because I won, so that made it a fun one for me.
Sure you did.
And then I enjoyed the one that me, you, and Sakara played on Saturday night because you guys left me the entire Portland-Washington game.
Well, I knew I was done when Curry got rolled out.
Oh, great point, because I played 2 contests that night, and I had Curry in my other one. And drafters actually got, like, it didn't help. It did help me. I was able to just get into the money on my other one because I got Curry subbed in, even though Curry came out after, which I think is a great testament to why in a pandemic year like this is a fun place to be on. I thought that was great of them to be able to hook it up, even though it wasn't applicable to the pandemic or a late scratch. He never played, so I got LaMelo Ball instead.
Damn, I didn't even realize that. That's awesome.
Yeah, I thought that was really, really cool. Zach responded to me on Twitter, who's one of the owners of the website, and says that's why we have our auto swap. And I'm like, well, it didn't work today because Curry was in. It was out after. And then I looked and it had auto subbed in LaMelo Ball for me. So it did just enough.
That's awesome.
All right. We are ready to draft now. As always, they will auto populate the random order for us. And I seem to get 2 a lot on here. And you seem to be towards the end almost every time. That's just, I don't know. Some days it's good, I guess. It just depends on the slate.
Yeah, exactly. I never mind being in the middle like this, picking 5th. I'll take it.
Right, especially on a day like today where, I don't know, like you can go with like a Westbrook and then you're going to get an opportunity to get like a Bam after that or something like that.
Yeah, I think I'm in a decent spot here.
Yep. I did play, it was actually one of the drafts we did the other day where I got the last one and it meant like Giannis and like all the good guys were gone and I got stuck with like a Siakam, which was like the one time I felt unlucky that we've been doing these. I feel like I've gotten pretty lucky on the draft spots on these this year.
Yeah. I don't know. It's tough. It's so slate dependent on where and when you want to pick. So,
right. It's a bigger deal in baseball when you don't get one of the elite starting pitchers.
No doubt about it. I mean, the elite starting pitchers compared to it's almost like a different sport comparing them to hitters. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, it just is.
Where you get like some of the pitching matchups and like you say there's only like 8 teams going that day or 12 or whatever, and it's like Garrett Cole, Max Scherzer, and then like the third guy, best guy is like I don't know who's going to come off the top of my head.
Who is off the top of your head?
Jake Arrieta. You're like, well, that was a little bit of a downturn right there.
So funny. I'm trying to think about who I would say too, and I don't even know. It's always hard when it's like there's so many pitchers, but I can't think of one.
I was almost going to say Jake Peavy, but I'm like, no, dude, that is not the guy you're trying to think of. We're going to the way back machine there.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people would know who he is watching this video.
Ooh, I don't know what the demographic is. That's going to be an age one for you right there.
for
All
sure.
right, first pick first. Yeah, I figured he was going to go with Luka, which leaves me with either Dame, Zach, Westbrook. I'll take LeBron, but I'm slightly tempted to actually go with Zach LaVine here.
I know he's going to take Levine.
What do we got playing third here? Huggy Bear? Yeah. Mr. Ryan Monks.
Actually, it's so up in the air. Like, I'm fine with Dame, Levine, or Westbrook here. So,
Or Beal.
yeah, of course.
It's a real argument. I mean, I think we think Lillard's the best guy here right now, but he's also got the hardest spot, in my opinion. Westbrook.
Damn, this is tough.
After your pick, I got a question for you for basketball.
Okay, this is tough.
I think the answer is Joe Ingles.
The answer is not Joe Ingles. Sorry. I'm just going to do it. I like Beal over Dame tonight.
I got you right there. No DeMarcus Cousins, no Oladipo, no Al Horford, just in case anybody hadn't been paying attention.
That was the other reason, is because I'll take Wall on the way back. So, assuming that he doesn't get taken.
Yeah, for some of I like the super deep drafts on here, which you don't want to do with 7 people like this. But where you get to go 3 deep at each position because it forces you into picking like smaller players.
This is not
sign up to put.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was saying, if you're going to sign up for Drafters, though, our promo code is DFS5pack.
I was going to say this isn't that slate for so many guys to do that, but I'm with you. We love doing that. I usually love that. So I'm going to take Wall here. You talked about all those guys out. Give me the Wall and Beal start.
See, this is one of those slates, too, where I like my spot better than the first because, well, actually, you know what? I like Huggy Bear's spot as like the last one.
What do you mean it's the last what?
Nope, I take it back. I like Spencer's because after Mitchell, I think there's a serious drop-off to Gobert. Now Porzingis is questionable. LaMelo, Rozier, and these guys.
I don't think so. I mean, you're going to get your – yeah. Now that you're right.
That's what you talked about.
Of course. I thought Paul stood out. But let me ask you this. Who do you like more now, Paul or Wall? Paul Wall.
Well, Paul Wall is not one of my top rappers. Oh, man. I don't love this spot right here, I'll be honest. I'm going to try to get a little lucky, and I'm going to go with Terry Rozier, who's just been scorching hot.
Well, over LaMelo.
Yeah, Rozier's just been on fire right now, though.
Yeah, he has. There's still some good plays left.
Definitely. I'll grab Gobert if he's still available right here. I'm not thrilled with it, but it is where we're at right now. Now I just got to hope this is the game.
Yeah, I mean, what? For sure. Oh, man, I wanted Morant there, although I'm not surprised he didn't fall.
So do you think the Suns, was going to be my question, have any outside puncher's chance to come out of the West this year?
No.
Okay. That's a fair answer.
I just don't see it. I mean, Chris Paul has never proven he's been able to, like, get over that hump. And he's like I don't know. I mean, puncher's chance, I don't know. I don't see it.
I do enjoy what the Suns have going on there. After being kind of like the least of the West for like a long time, I like the culture change there. You know, I'm a monster Booker fan. You're a big CP3 fan. So they got the veteran presence. I mean, you need a bucket at the end of the game. They got Devin Booker. I think you need DeAndre Ayton to like step up and step up quick to even have that puncher's chance. Like he's got to turn into, you know, the draft pick that he was instead of kind of being as up and down as he has been.
For sure. I'm going to take LaMelo Ball here.
Yeah, that's a great pick right there.
I need a center, but I don't like love J-Val. So, I mean, I think you only need one. That's the other nice part about waiting is like you only need one of these guys.
For sure.
The center's getting weak, though.
Yeah, it is.
Like, I will definitely take Valanciunas on the way back if he's still there.
Not if I take him after you. Yeah, you see what I did there.
Like, yeah, you definitely like twisted that around.
Yeah.
So Go ahead.
I can't reiterate to you guys listening enough. I would love for the player pool at Drafters to get a little bit bigger. Their customer service is excellent. It's just fun. Like this is one of those sites. Like I'll end up if I all of a sudden have free time the last half hour before the game start. I'll probably do 2-3 drafts some nights because the drafting process is fun, and I love that we don't all have the same players. Like let's say Rozier goes insane tonight. Well, I'm the only one that has him, and I like that.
Agreed. I'm with you there. It's a great point. Porzingis just went.
It's a risky call. And so I think that's a big part of this website too, is these questionable guys. Like how questionable are they? But when do you take them? I know Friday night you had a couple like the Clippers guys in there.
That really sucks because I was like, man, I'm happy Eric Gordon got taken because I was going to take him instead of Valanciunas. And then of course Valanciunas just got taken. So I'm going to take Wendell Carter. They got no way to stop him.
I'm like, oh, good. I got my center already. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you did. So, man, maybe I shouldn't have taken Wendell Carter because everyone got their center. I didn't even think about that. No, go ahead.
So you know who was impressive last night? I know you didn't like this, but Diallo of OKC.
He was very impressive getting to the hole.
Yeah, he was. I think he's got something there. I'm not saying that he's going to be the cornerstone of a franchise or anything like that, but I found him to be very impressive last night.
Yeah, he was definitely good. He was the second best player besides Shai for sure.
All right. Well, that answers my question. I couldn't decide between Clarkson and Conley. Let's fill my shooting guard spot right here. So happy that I'm full up on a game that I don't like.
Yeah, right. That happens to me sometimes on here, and it just kind of is what it is.
I think is what it is the worst thing of all time that every single person in the world uses. But I guess that's just is what it is. Oh, Daniel Allen taking my Rocco pick right there. Oh, he's definitely on my bad side now.
Oh, I always wanted Rocco too, so I think he was. Man, that sucks.
All right, Montrez.
Looks like we both needed a power forward.
Yeah, I wanted Rocco. He was a good call by you on Saturday night, and it's one of those things. It's kind of like how I view the Wizards right now. Like you don't have to think it's recency bias if they are more of what you thought they were to start the year. I thought the Wizards would be a decent team, not great, but decent. And now I'm just starting to think that I jumped off them a day early, and now they're all right. The same thing with Rocco. I don't think it's a recency trend. I just think this is how we thought he would be for Portland.
I agree with it about Rocco for sure.
I understand not being sold on the Wizards yet. That should be a slow sell.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of one that was high on them coming into the year. So I don't know. We'll see. Obviously they have the talent in Beal and Westbrook. We'll see how long it lasts. All right. Man, this is tough. I don't love any of these guys. I like a couple of them.
Well, don't pick Cousins.
I won't pick Cousins. Oh man, probably just pick Cousins for me.
Yep.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll have to swap out.
We do have a great auto swap feature on here, or you can make your own swaps when you think something are out. I like the auto swap on nights where you might be a little bit busy, and it can sub things in for you. I was kind of hoping Tate would somehow slide to me, but I didn't really think there was a realistic chance of that.
Oh God, that's just someone walked in here and startled me, so it just threw me off my game. Unfortunately, it's okay.
Was that a dog or a human?
I think it must have been a human. So it must have been my spectacular wife who always pops in at just the right moment.
Well, it'd be scary if it was somebody else because there isn't anybody in the house.
This is true. So
definitely. Thad Young. Good
I was going to
pick,
take him instead of Cousins. God, that really pisses me. So now, okay, I did like this other guy too. Give me Roby.
Yeah. Can you guys hear the fun in our voices here? This is a good time.
It is. I love this, man. It's so fun.
Well, we talked about, we brought up the idea of how out there do you want to get. I like Tyler Hero, but he appears to be firmly questionable. So.
Yeah, Agreed. I mean, he left last game. It's tough to take him
This is very tough.
for Shizzle.
But, well, it doesn't matter anymore. He's taken.
Hmm.
Don't even have to think about it. All right. I'll go with Rui. I know you're a Rui fan.
Yeah, I was thinking about him too.
All right. Card.
You mentioned how Diallo impressed you yesterday. You know who did not was Baisley.
Yeah, he's real come and go, isn't he?
Yeah, he's like when he's feeling it, like you can tell, like he needs the confidence to play well. He's so like hot and cold for sure.
No, I'm torn. All right. I like picking on Portland. Give me Mikal Bridges.
I get that.
Again, guys, the name of the website is Drafters. It's really easy to get to. Promo code is DFS5Pack. Let me know if you sign on up. We got a group where we send out invites. Basically, with a bunch of our customers, I post in the group, say, hey, we're going to do a Drafters draft at 1 Central Day. Who wants in? People respond. We set them up. We've gone as deep as 10 on these.
Yeah, it's fun, man. I love it. It's one of the most things I look forward to most.
You know, it's the same way. Like when you play year-long fantasy, the best part's the draft, right?
Hell yeah. All right, I'm up. I'm not going to miss again. I'm going to take a guy that you mentioned briefly on Members Only. Give me Garrett Temple.
I was between him and Bridges when I made my pick, so you know I'm on board.
Yeah, for sure. And then, man, I don't want to pay 5-4 for him on DK, but if he comes back to me, I'm going to take Bertans.
Upside play.
Yeah. Ooh, it's hard to take Bertans, though, man.
Well, you're playing to get to the mountaintop, and if you look at all the other names available, I asked you who's going to get you 30. KCP? Brunson? Nah, son.
Yeah, but stop trying to like bait me into taking Bertans, bro. Like I hate you. I see you. No, I'm actually thinking like I might take Winslow for Bertans. Damn, we're getting deep here. I'm glad we stopped it about this deep.
Yep, this is about as far as you want to go. I set one up the other day where there was a bunch of us. I know you didn't make it that day, but I set it too deep because,
Yeah.
I mean, we were picking real shallow on the guys we had at the end right there.
Sorry, I had to sneeze. That's hilarious. It's always fun when you never know like the precipice until you actually draft.
I'm actually kind of surprised like Bertans is still out here.
I'm not falling for that. I'm not taking him. You see, like the other guy, though, I don't. I can't tell if you're messing with me or not. I'm not gonna fall for it. Give me PJ Washington.
Okay. Well, I will take Bertans if it comes to me. I wanted Derrick Jones Jr., but I won't be getting him clearly because he's taken all. Oh, I lied. I'm taking Josh Richardson if he's still available.
Okay.
They just ruled him in or probable, and Porzingis is down to questionable, which could bump up his role.
Sure.
I still think Bertans might have slightly higher upside, but well, never mind.
What's up with Hardaway?
Just not playing much.
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
Okay, why is Bertans on up here? Just feels like he's way too low. I mean, this is a guy dropped a 49 and a 33 recently. I need some upside at the end of the draft.
This is true. I dig it. I mean, obviously, I was thinking about him.
I was only subtly half messing with you because like he's so volatile. Like Bertans has 39 or 9 tonight. Nothing surprises you. And if he had 39, you're gonna like, thanks for talking me into it. And if he has 9, you're gonna be like, this is all your fault. You made me do it.
That's why I just passed, and I'll let you deal with it.
I'll deal with it. I'll deal with it. All right, guys, that's what we got for today. We got DK out. We got drafters out. We might talk some sports betting, potentially some fantasy baseball. Click the thumbs up on the video, and we'll talk to you guys again soon.
Thanks, guys.